I did it, boys. I beat Minecraft in 30 minutes. It wasn't sub 30. It was 30xx, but it was pretty early in that time frame. But you know, I beat Minecraft in 30 minutes. I beat Minecraft in 30. But yeah, okay. So I can't believe I PB'd already. Like suddenly, did I just get good at the game? Did I just get good at the game? Anyway, whatever. Let's just watch the thing. Let's just watch the thing. Let's just watch it. Okay. YouTube hasn't even not YouTube. Speedrun. Why did I say YouTube? Speedrun.com hasn't even verified my 3840 or my 3152, and I just got a 30xx. Hasn't even verified those yet. It still says I have 3858 in the Speedrun.com's leaderboards. Imagine having 3858. Cringe. Couldn't be me. Okay, come on. Okay, yeah, so as you see, I just reset that seed, and as you see, I got a typical ocean seed, but I don't play the ocean, because, like, I turn right there and I see a village, and, like, I did the pie chart, and the pie chart also shows the village, right? Now, like, most runners would play ocean, but the thing is, ocean and I haven't always gotten along, you know, I've gotten scammed by oceans a lot, I don't get shipwrecks a lot, and while there was actually, like, a shipwreck somewhere, I'm not sure if it was a good wreck, and it wasn't in my trajectory. And this village was right here, so I knew I could have a much more consistently possible run, especially since like I could go out in the ocean. I could still go out in the ocean for the ravine, or I could go out in that desert. So I head over there, and the pie chart also showed me there was a blacksmith. Actually, I think it showed me there were 2 blacksmiths. It said there was 4 furnaces. It might have just been another thing somewhere, but yeah, I check again. Like that white thing on the pie chart, that's furnace. That's furnace. So I wanna go there before I see anything else. But the thing is, I don't actually see where the blacksmith is, because like okay, yeah, this is what I usually try and aim for, leaving villages at like sub 3, and usually I can manage. But like I was pretty rusty here. I hadn't had too many runs today. But yeah, I finally find it. But like the fact that I spend so long looking for the blacksmith, like I waste so much time. Anyway, I get 3 diamonds and an iron pickaxe, which means like and 4 obsidian. And the 4 obsidian means that I can like okay, the 3 diamonds means that I can do portal mining strat again, which is really good. It's really good, man. And except this time it means that I don't have to come back from the fortress to do the portal mining strat. I can just do the portal mining strat here. Like I can do portal mining strat at the start and then blind at the fortress. It's great. It's great. So then so I do this and I make this stuff. I already mined the hay bales, but I make the hoe anyway, and then I realized I didn't make a shovel, so I have to go make a shovel. Yeah, it might have been sub 3 exit if it wasn't for this. So yeah, I see the golem. So I build up 2, and then he goes up 1, and then I build up 2, and then I think he's gonna go up 1, so I build up 2. But then I mine up again, and then he does go up 1, so yeah, that's a bit of shenanigans right there. So yeah, then I whack this guy a couple times, you know, I constantly whack him, and he drops 5 iron. Pretty sure all the golems I did that day gave me 5 iron, which is nice. So then, yeah, I get a few more of that, and like, you know, this isn't sub 3 exit, because I still need else. So, yeah, I go to mine, I mine hay bales. Oh, I didn't need hay bales, I only got a few hay bales. I need beds. Because, like, you know, I'm like the only guy who runs Classic. I thought that was a double chest house, but it wasn't. But there's 2 houses right here, so it's fine. I'm the guy that runs Classic, so, like, if you don't need more beds, but I still usually only leave with, like, 4. Okay, I'm usually fine with that, and, I was fine with that this run. I'm gonna be real with you. I was fine with that. So, anyway, I grab this, I make a boat, and then I make a door. I only have 1 wood left. So, yeah, I grab the water, and I'm on my way. And I see that ravine right there. I see that ravine. I'm like, okay, is it a magma ravine? And it's not. It's not even, like, it's not even deep at all. It's quite ridiculous how not deep it is. But then I look down this one, and it is a magma ravine. So I head down there, and I realize, wait, this isn't gravel ocean. I can't get gravel anymore. So then I have to look at the sides of the ravine, right? So I'm looking around trying to find, like, edge of the ravine, and I see some gravel right here. So I place my door. Find some of this gravel, hoping to get really early gravel, and I don't. So yeah, I grabbed that one extra piece of gravel, and then yeah, I actually spend a little bit of time on that. And then I start building my portal. I'll just put it in my offhand and then do the mine thing afterwards. So this is actually the first time one of my completed runs. Like yeah, this is like my 4th completed speedrun ever. I got good, guys. I think I got good, although I still don't have sub 30 yet. I do have 30. But it's still 30, and this might be 30 in game. Okay, I don't have an in-game timer, so I don't know. But anyway, like half of it is like half of the thing I'm using here is actually submerged in the stone. So like it's not nearly as much lava as it should be to actually complete this portal. So I have to do this. You know, kind of, but you know, we're good. So I mine this, and then I'm looking to try and craft my flint steel. Then I realized I don't have one. It's like I was really hoping this was gonna be a sub 5 enter. It wasn't, but you know, I still get the flint steel. I still get the flint steel, and it ended up being like a 5 minutes on the dot. It ended up being like 5 minutes on the dot, which is the best enter I've ever had in like a PB. You know, my PBs always get bad enters. Like that's a 501 enter. That's pretty good. That's the best enter I've had at PBs. Okay, because my PBs are always bad. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna mine my portal, and okay, yeah, I look at this, and I know that the fortress is actually close because the mod spawner showed up before the chest did, meaning the fortress is closer than the bad side of the fortress, or a bastion, or any ruin portals. So I'm trying to mine gold, so like you know, you want to be trading with piglins while you're doing the thing. Like I didn't while you're mining your portal. I didn't do that in my last PB because I was bad. And I get really good pearl trades again this run. I get really good pearl trades again, which I suppose means I'm due for really bad pearl trades next time, which is bad. Like there's a strat. Like okay, I'm looking for piglins here. I don't see any. I'm looking for gold. Like there's actually not much gold here, which is a bit of a problem. I see those endermen though. So what I do, right, is well, okay, yeah, but like, okay, hi, okay, yeah, what I'm doing here, yeah, I'm just luring the piglin over here. I'm crafting my gold. I only have 5 to work with. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get Korbanos trades. Maybe I'll get Dream trades or something. So I go over here. You know, I stay there for a second just to make sure he's actually trading with the piglins and not just pretending to trade. I'm actually trading, like, he's not just pretending to do the gold, and he's not. So I start trying to mine my portal. I already have 4 obby from the blacksmith, so I don't need to worry about it much. Strange that, like, all my village PB, like 3 out of my 4 PBs are village blacksmith. Like, what? I mean, one of those blacksmiths was in, like, my 3840. That was a breadsmith, so there's that. That was a breadsmith, but, you know. And then one of my PBs used frickin' river dig down strats, which I'm embarrassed about. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. So, yeah, I mine down there to see if I can mine out the corners first, to see if educated might be an option. It's not. So, yeah, I continue mining it. After this one, I'll have about 8, and I've acknowledged that by now, yeah, and I see the piglin to make sure that, yeah, the piglin's done trading. So I'm gonna check over there to see if it's dropped anything, and, okay. Yeah, oh, I'm still looking for more gold, okay, but all the gold is down there. This is not a very good place for my, this is not optimal for my portal to spawn. I wish my portal had spawned in the area below. Oh, and I see a pearl trade. I see that there's a pearl trade right here, and I'm like, okay, Pog. It also has a string trade, which I can use to make a... it's like 19 string, which I can use to make a 5th bed. I should have grabbed wood here. Okay, this was actually, like, I end up needing wood later. Okay, this ended up being, like, a misplay. But, okay. So I run back, like, I'm trying to see if there's any gold in the warp forest, and there's none. So I run back, yeah, I decided, screw it, I'm just gonna mine the other 2 and dip. I'll just trade with the pig, I'll just finish my piglin trades later, because there's no gold here. Which I feel like that was the right play. Apart from one thing. I left my crafting table over there, and I don't have any wood. I left my crafting table over there. I don't have any wood. I do not have any wood, man. I have no wood. Okay, I am poor. Okay, so I crank. Yeah, I'm doing E-ray to find out. Like I don't do a bastion, but I'm trying to find out where I shouldn't go. So I see a bastion in that direction. I see what might be a bastion in that direction. But I see like that way and that way are kind of safe. So I decide to head, yeah, I believe it's west. Because, like, you know, I decided to go out this way, which now I think about it, I think might have actually been where I might have detected one of the bastions, but there wasn't a bastion, so it was fine. Realize now that it might have been a misplay, though. So anyway, I bow down here. I end up mining a lot of gold on the way, because, like, you know, like, my last PB already got really good pearl trades, but my PB before then, and the almost back-to-back PB, like, they practically died to me not getting any pearl trades. Like, my 3840, I had to freaking kill Enderman in the Warp Forest because of the pearl trades. Like, which is how pearl trades can be. Like, but, like, I'm thinking I'm probably not going to get too good pearl trades. I want to mine as much gold as possible here. Especially since I have a diamond pickaxe. I have a freaking diamond pickaxe, man. I have a diamond pickaxe. This is like, very optimal for the classic strats. So I go over here. So I estimate this is where it's going to be. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I decided to go not to the basalt because, like, most of the time, the reason that he doesn't have a fortress is because, like, where a quadrant doesn't have anything in it is because there's a basalt there, and bastions can't spawn basalts. So, okay, yeah, the fire breaks my bow for me there, which is good, and I see the fortress. So I did go the right way. Good. Yeah, I'm still mining as much gold as possible, and I'm intending on trading with piglins. Yeah, honestly, like, the forgetting the crafting table thing cost me sub 30, potentially even sub 25. Oh, and I almost die here. Like, I have to spam click this guy, because he just, like, one hit there would have killed me. I was very on edge. One hit would have killed me, and I couldn't wait, and if I didn't spam click, he would have reached me for the one hit. So I still decide to mine this gold, you know, I mine a lot of gold. Like, it's okay, though. I have a diamond pickaxe. Man. Diamond pickaxes mine gold really fast. Like, they put iron pickaxes to shame. Okay, and then stone pickaxes are just blah. And, you know, you don't need stone pick for classic, so you don't need stone pickaxe for classic. So I go up here, and yeah, you can see I don't have a crafting table in my inventory. And there's this, and like the biome next to me, like the closest nether wood that there is anywhere is the Warped Forest. That's all the way back at spawn. And I also, like, even if I still could have gotten sub 30 if I just kept my head together, okay? Because even if I didn't grab my crafting table, like, I still went out of my way several times. Anyway, I knocked that wither skeleton down there, and I find this one blaze. My blaze, also another thing that killed sub 30. My blaze rates here stink. And then, yeah, and then I hear the wither skeleton come up behind me. Okay, because, like, normally I would have knocked it off the edge. But it turns out there's another path right there that I just knocked it onto instead. I'm just like, no, so I'm 1 for 1, but other than this, my pearl drops actually stink. And here's when I realize, uh-oh, I don't have a crafting table. And like I said, if I had just kept my head together, it would have been sub 30 anyway. Okay, because, like, I spend, like, I think 2 minutes running around the fortress trying to find a warped or crimson. And there's no warped or crimson anywhere. Okay, the closest one is back at spawn. But, like, I run back here. Like, if I didn't run back here, then I might have gone sub 30. Okay, like, I'm looking around, there's nothing. Like, although, it would have been, like, it possibly could have been even, like, sub 25 if I, like, yeah, I honestly think that, like, you know, like, I was close to a different set of blind coordinates than I actually went to here. Like, I could have blinded at, like, 150, 150 instead of, like, 220, 10, which is what I did blind at, which is still good blind coordinates. But I could have blinded there and said, oh, and I see the thing spawn, but I don't see any, but turns out he's right there, you know. I actually play this blaze fight really well, again, despite the fact that this time I don't have diamond tools, you know. I think I just got better at blaze fights. Now. So anyway, I'm mining this out, and they ended up spawning while I'm in here. But yeah, like, if I didn't forget my crafting table, this could have been sub 25, and, Okay, yeah, and I see that there's another one, and oh, it's right there. I missed it earlier. Yeah, if I didn't forget my crafting table, it would have been sub 25. Yeah, I think I'm like 1 for 4 now, which is bad. I didn't mine out my crafting table, it could have been sub 25, and if I had just if I just hadn't spent so long looking, like, yeah, I'm going to look again here. I'm looking at it again. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go further out this time. Like, no, dude, stay, stay. Like, especially since, like, if I didn't for my crafting table, then my frames would have been different, and I could have gotten 7 for 7 blaze drops instead. Oh, and I find another spawner here, which is pretty nice. There's only 1 spawns in it, and now I'm 1 for 5. Yeah, I'm looking around. I seriously just wanna... Oh, I do an epic MLG boat here, because I'm awesome at the game. Like, I seriously just want to find wood. But there's just none anywhere. You know, actually, oh my goodness, even what I could have done, I could have just popped into the nether after, like, I could have just popped out of the nether afterwards. Like, because, like, I had my stuff. Like, afterwards, I could have just gone to the blind coordinates, popped out of the nether, grabbed wood, then got my crafting table. Oh my goodness. Could have been sub 30. Like, yeah, even if I didn't spend this time running around, it would have been sub 30. Even if I didn't spend this time running around, it would have been sub 30. Because, like, I barely missed sub 30. I barely missed the sub 30. Like I said, it could still be sub 30 in-game. I don't know. So anyway, that one drops one. Now 2 for 6, 2 for 7. Yeah, my blaze drop rates still suck. But yeah, a lot of things here costed the sub 30. I'm sad I didn't get sub 30. I wanted sub 30. But you know, it's still a 30-minute time. It's not a sub 30-minute time, but it's a 30-minute time, okay? That's good. Okay, I'm 3 for 8. Yeah, I believe that's 3 for 8 now. Yeah, I'm 3 for 8. And I'm still running around trying to see if there's anything. Oh, yeah, also my blaze spawn rates sucked before, but, like, this is around where they picked up. Like, my drop rates, like, my drop rates always suck, but, like, my blaze spawn rate picked up about now. Okay, so I'm 3 for 9 now, and then I accidentally knocked that guy out there because I mined that fence earlier. So then I can't, well, I think I can reach him, but, like, I don't know that, like, the last hit I got on him wasn't a crit, so, like, yeah, it just knocks him out further. So then, yeah, I knock him, and then, yeah, I'm 3 for 10 now. 4 for 11. Thought I went 3 for 11, but okay. Oh, yeah, and I'm dodging these guys' fire because I'm awesome. 5 for 12. Okay, yeah, so my blaze drop rates pick up about now. I'm like, okay, if I kill this guy, I can leave. Because I can just leave with 6. But I still don't really want to leave with 6. I want to leave with 7, man. Come on, like, I mean, I did leave with 6 in my 3840, but that was a 0-eye, okay? That was an extremely risky play. So I knocked out that guy. I'm 6 for 14 now, I believe. And I want my 7th blaze rod from this guy. So I hope I go 6 for 15. Oh no, 7 for 15. And then my blaze drop rates will become better. But I don't. I'm 6 for 15. I'm 6 for 15. Still bad. But then another spawn happened while I was away. So then I kill this guy now. I dodge his fireballs epically. He doesn't drop one. 6 for 16. This one drops one, though. I know. Oh, and my axe breaks. I'm 7 for 17. So yeah, those blaze drop rates sucked. So now I need good pearl trades, good blind, and I need to get a crafting table. So I realized that by now that there's nothing around anywhere. So okay, yeah, for one, I know I'm not gonna be able to trade with this guy, so I just kill him. I know there's nothing around anywhere. Normally, like, if I had been trading during the blaze fight, which is what I wanted to be doing, and what I would have been doing if I didn't for my crafting table, instead, I end up heading out here. You know, I'm still trying to find... You know, I know I have to go out further if I want to find a warped or crimson. So, yeah, I get in the boat. I do that. I probably should have just tried to MLG boat that, or even just taken the damage instead. You know, I have, like, a bunch of gold at this point, so I don't really care about that gold at this point, even though I know I can still get really bad trades. Which I'm hoping I don't. But, like, spoiler alert, I get good trades. Yeah, afterwards, I think I'm literally going to have to go into Creative World, go, and then, okay, yeah, I see the warp at my spawn over there, I'm like, oh, great, I'm gonna have to head back here. Yeah, I see the warp to my spawn over there, and at the moment I'm thinking, screw it, I'll just head back to my original portal. And, mine out, and grab my crafting table from there. Then I see it curves over me quite a lot, and I don't really want to deal with that. I see that there's some warped over there, though. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm literally... Oh, yeah, and I decided to just go mine that. I decided to just go mine that warped. So yeah, this was literally I'm literally going to have to go into a not survival, a single player creative world, and then drop like a stack of gold down to piglins later, because I know that I'm due for bad pearl trades, but I don't want it to happen while I'm actually on a run. That's how you play Classic, folks. That is how you play Classic. When you know you're due for bad pearl trades, you do that. That is how you play Classic consistently. So that you don't get written off like Dream did. You do that. As far as we know, that is what Dream did. Yeah, so. So yeah, I finally make my crafting table, and then I stick this... I'm trying to stick these guys into this thing. I just realized the volume's been turned pretty low this entire time. I try and get that guy in the chest, but he's scared of, like, all the zombified piglins. And then all of a sudden, like, I turn my back for a second, and then 2 more spawn in. Yeah, I try and get him trapped in the thing. Yeah, I think that this guy gets trapped. But, like, yeah, that guy just steps over the boat. So I'm just like, you guys gonna come here? Because, like, I want a guy here. I think eventually I get one in, though. But, like, for now, I'm just like, okay, screw it. I'm not sure how much I have. Yeah, you usually get a lot of gold and diamond pickaxe runs. Yep, I decided not to bother filling in that last square. I'll just do it while that guy's trading. So then, yeah, I have to mine this thing with my hands because I'm sad. And, oh, yeah, this guy comes over and notices gold, so I push him into the boat. Oh, and I accidentally picked this up. So, yeah, I put it over, and then this guy is doing that, but then he gets interested in it. And then he ends up standing on top of the boat. I'm like, I want 3 guys trading at once, so I try and see if I can get him stuck in here. But I'm unable to. And then, but then, like, well, I'm unable to for a little bit, but then I just forget about it because I got a pearl trade. I'm just in go mode. I check, I don't think you guys were able to see it in that, but I was. I got 13. I have 13, so I got, like, a 6 trade and a 7 trade, which is really good, Like, in the run that was almost PB right after my 3840, like, it died to even worse pearl trades than my 3840. And, yeah, I just had the worst everything. Yeah, I had even worse pearl trades than my 3840, and, like, I had to leave with 9. Which is, like, a 4 trade and a 5 trade. Which, like, to be fair, like, if I trade all the gold that I feel like is reasonable to trade, and then I don't get much, then then eventually I'm just gonna be like, okay, bye! You know. Like, I think that this is actually, like, my second diamond pickaxe run this day, too. And I was trying to go to 220 for blind coordinates, because I'm pretty sure those are good blind coordinates. So I do. And, okay, so yeah, this is another funny thing. Okay? Also, I forgot my boat over there, which is not a good thing. Like, if I blinded into an ocean and didn't find any dolphins, then this would have been a serious problem. Anyway, I'm blinding at 234, which is, like, it's definitely sub 30 pace. Definitely sub 30 pace and then some, right? Okay, if you had, like, ocean travel to, minimum distance stronghold, then this would have been sub something. Anyway, I think that this eye breaks, but then I realized it just ended up on that tree. Yeah. If you get, like, a minimum distance exposed... Like, if you get, like, a minimum distance ocean stronghold, and you leave at... Like... And you leave at 22 minutes without blind traveling, then you could still get a sub 30 without blind traveling with this. So, but I did blind travel with this. But, well, it wasn't an ocean stronghold. Like, you know. I mean, it wasn't too much of a sub 30 pay. You know, this definitely could have... Oh, my thing froze in there. Not getting verified, boys. My PC sucks. Okay. So I cracked a 5th bed with a string trade that I got from one of the piglins, like with that first 5 gold. So I have 5 beds now, which I'm comfortable with. Like, I was having an issue lately where I was just straight up not able to 4-bed. Okay, I just wasn't able to do it for some reason. Like, I was just being stuck at 5 beds. Like, I used to be able to 4-bed, like, okay, if I was try-hard focusing. Like, going try-hard focusing here. Oh, and, like, oh, I completely forgot to mention this. I thought I was close. Because, like, you saw me throw those eyes earlier, right? One of them, I thought that the angle was, like, 107, and the other one was, like, 97. No. No, I misread the first angle because it went through a tree, and I wasn't sure which way it came from, so I didn't know where it was. And I think I was like, ooh, boat travel here, but I can't boat travel. I don't have a boat. I left in the thing. But yeah, I think it's close because I threw 2-eye. I did the 2-eye throw thing earlier, and one of them was 97, one of them was 107. So I think it's close. It's like 850 block line, so it's not far. Oh, and that one breaks too. Yeah, I think it's close. Which is why I threw so many eyes at first. It's not, though. It's like 850 blocks, which wasn't terrible blind. You know, it could be one, like, I think that anything over 1,000 blind, which, like, even though it's, like, almost 1,000 blind, but, like, 500 through 1,000 average blind, 1,000 plus bad blind, under 500 great blind, and, like, under 200 is god blind. You know, my last one got god blind, this one didn't. I see this village, I think maybe I should grab more beds, but I got 5. Except there is a problem. I don't have obsidian. I didn't get any crying obsidian trades like I normally rely on, and, like, I think I realized that, like, right here. I didn't get any crying obsidian trades, and I used all the other obsidian to do the nether travel. And I literally just realized there's a ruined portal right there. I could have just mined obsidian from that. But I wasn't thinking. Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay? But I am I am a teensy bit excited. Because I've been practicing slap cycles. Oh, now one breaks. Now I need a 1-eye. Now I need a 1-eye. Or a pearl in the chest, because I left with 7. But yeah, now I need a 1-eye or a pearl in the chest. So, yeah. For a second I think, wait a minute. I see that ravine, I'm like, should I check this ravine? Make sure I didn't get Sam Dow? Make sure I don't get a Sam Dow exposed stronghold, like with the frickin' ravine exposed portal room 4-eye. Can't believe he got that. That's like, what? Like, what are the odds? What are the odds, man? And it was in a mountain, too. But anyway, like, at this point, I'm actually pretty close to the stronghold. Like, it was actually, like, almost ravine exposed. Not quite ravine exposed, but almost ravine exposed. I've actually I think I've only ever seen one surface ravine exposed stronghold ever. And, like, I was bumbling around in creative mode, and it wasn't portal room exposed. It was just stronghold exposed, not portal room exposed. Yeah, I see it go back here. And I'm like, okay, let's check this out. So then I head over here. And then the angle is quite a bit different, but I'm not quite sure how much. I possibly could have dug down here, but I didn't. So yeah, okay, yeah, I make that though. I make that. I'm doing the thing that good boy triangulators do. And then I see that, I'm like, okay. So I think it's in this chunk. No. Okay, no, I think it was in that chunk. No, that's wrong. It was in the chunk previously. But I still dig into the stronghold though. I still managed to hit the stronghold. if I PB choke this because of that, I swear. I still managed to hit the stronghold. Oh, and by the way, the stronghold is chest central. It is chest central. I did not need to worry about my eyes at all because there were so many chests in there. Okay, like let's see. Okay, like I think it's starter. Then I turn around and I think, oh wait, it's not. And there's 2 chests right here. I'm like, ooh, are either of them gonna have a pearl? Neither of them have pearls. I'm sad. I assume that's starter. I checked this one. It does have a pearl, and I'm good. I'm just like, wait a minute, that's the portal room over there. Like right there, dude. Like this is like the fastest stronghold split ever. No, I filled it in, and it was a 1-eye anyway. And that means I get an extra pearl. It actually means I get an extra pearl, which is pog. Originally, I was just planning on just doing the run strats like I usually do, and then pearling to the mid, but I end up being in a situation where it'd actually be stupid to pearl to mid, so I don't pearl to mid. And this is the fastest time I've ever been in the end. And I have to slab cycle because I don't have obsidian. I have to slab cycle because I don't have obsidian. So, like, I know that I can make it out of the nether brick or the warp planks. So I put this here. And I decided to do, like, instead of the old type of slab cycle that I did in my first PB, I decided to do, like, the fine burst slab cycle that he did in his PB, where you just go over here. Like, I've been practicing these a lot. I've practiced these just as much as I practice normal stuff. Anyway, like, usually I just hang back like this and don't tower up or go too far out because I don't have a pearl. But, like, and I'm hanging back for a second, but, like, you know, I can't see the guy from too far back, and it's a pretty short end island anyway. So, I think eventually I decide to tower up. And by this place, I know that, by this point, I know that, sub 30's dead. Probably. Well, like I said, it could still be sub 30 in-game. So I dig up a little bit, and, yeah. It's actually, like, a really fast perch. Like, he does that, and, like, I kind of whiff the pearl throw. Okay, yeah, and he goes that side. So then I do this. I'm really nervous, but I still managed to clutch this out. 2 beds. 3 beds. 4 beds. And I decided not to do the 5th bed because I don't know if I'm going to get booped. I don't know if I'm going to get booped off or not. So I decided to finish it off with the sword that I made earlier with iron nuggets. And I'm very pleased. I am very pleased. I'm very pleased. 30:09. Possibly sub 30 in game, though. I don't have very fast loads, and I don't know how long I pause, so it might not be sub 30 in game. But it's definitely slower in game. I'll send the full VOD to anybody who wants to. I will send the full VOD to anybody who's willing to retime it for me, please, because I don't know how to retime, and I don't have an in-game timer. But yeah, I'm like, oh boy, I did it. So then yeah, I almost stopped the video. But then I remember I need to do slash seed. Which I'm glad I remember. And I see a shipwreck over there. You know, it still could have been like a good run with the thing. The shipwreck run. Eh. Yeah, I had like 800 block blind. But you know, like I think like I blinded like around the same time as I did in my other PB, like my 3152. But I had beds this time, so I didn't have to spend time mining string in the stronghold, which was just a stupid. That was the stupidest thing ever. Like, I think I had a village blacksmith run again. I hope my next run is, like, either it doesn't have a village again, like, I had a village run, but I still like to get, like, an ocean strat run that works, like, a good ocean strat, not a bad ocean strat, or like, an ocean strat, or a structureless, or a temple, or at least a village without a blacksmith, because, like, blacksmiths are pog, but every village run I've had has had a blacksmith in it. So yeah, and then my video just start, and then the VOD start over from the beginning. Yeah. That was actually most of my speedrun session there. Like my entire speedrun session lasted like 57 minutes, I think, and that run was 30 minutes. So, but yeah, I beat Minecraft in 30 minutes. Tell your friends.